Hey peeps, we are back. We are talking You, Me, and My Ex, Season 2, Episode 9. Hey, before we get into the video, please do me the honors of subscribing to my channel, hitting the notification bell so you can always be notified when I post new content, hitting the thumbs up because that does wonders for my channel, and share. Thanks. This episode starts out with Elodie, DeAndre, and Rowan. So Elodie's mom is in town. Her brother is visiting, and so is her husband. They are all there to take care of her after her breast augmentation. That is a lot of people there to take care of her. I think that they should actually just say, we're here because we love her, we want to visit. Anyway, she lets her mom know that she hadn't heard from DeAndre for about a week after her surgery. However, he has reached out to her and he now would like to pick her up to take her out for ice cream so they can have a discussion. I said, what is she, 3? You gonna swing by to take her out for ice cream? Listen, I'm gonna tell you right now. If I am in any relationship and I have had a surgery and this dude did not show up for me, period, didn't call, didn't text, didn't send smoke signals, not a pigeon mail, no email, nothing, we are done. Do you understand? Anything could have happened. She was calling him, she was texting him, and he was not replying. Anything could have happened to this woman. This relationship is ridiculous. Elodie, you are too grown to put up with this childish, immature little boy. You know, her brother says that she falls in love way too fast, and I believe him. And another thing, okay, she's got all these people over here that's supposed to be helping her while she recovers from this breast augmentation, but she still was feeling well enough to get dressed, put on a little makeup, and go out for ice cream? No, ma'am. I'm just saying, keep your butt at home. Now he comes and picks her up and he gives her this excuse that he was trying to give her her space. I said, what? Clearly she didn't want any space. She was calling and texting you. Giving her some space, my butt. Anyway, she's upset with him because she realizes that he was down in Atlanta hanging out with Rowan. But not only that, some woman slid into her DMs, and you know, they have stopped me from getting clips and things like that. So I took these pictures from my TV. They're not top quality, but you can see what I mean. Anyway, her DM says, hey, I'm sorry to bother you. I would like to know if you and DeAndre are still together. He told me no, and we've been hanging out a bit together, so I wanted to make sure that he's not lying. Now listen, the way I would have just got up and walked the hell up out of there, the way I would have jumped on the Uber app, the Lyft app, and got the hell up out of there. This dude looks like a complete idiot. He's making faces and staring at the message as if the message is going to change. He's hawing around. What are you talking about? I don't know why she said that. I don't know what's going on. You know, he's clueless. Yeah, right, boy. His behavior was that of someone who is absolutely guilty. He is giving all the red flags. He has been giving the red flags from the jump. He is disappeared after you've had surgery. He's down in Atlanta spending time with his ex, and some random chick jumps in your DMs. Girl, bye. He is the biggest baby I have ever seen. Not only that, he's going to tell her, you know, he never wanted to be a stepdad. All of a sudden, he's bringing all this stuff. He's trying to turn it around on her, make her feel bad as if this is all her fault. Elodie girl, listen, I'm going to tell you one more time. Cut your losses and move the hell on. He's going to come talking about, well, I got you these flowers. Thank you for stopping by your local Giant Eagle, your local Walmart, and picking me up the $9.99 bouquet. I appreciate it. That's the least you could do. Elodie, you need to dump him. He is lying in your face, playing in your face, and just acting a fool. He is not worthy of you or your daughter's time. You need to find yourself a grown man. Because right now you're just playing with somebody's child, as far as I'm concerned. This dude is straight trash. And in the previews for next week, you see her introducing him to her family. I said, now what? No, ma'am. I'm sorry, a grown-ass woman would not even think about it. When he pulled out of that parking lot and you was standing out there waiting for your Uber, a grown woman would have blocked him on all social media, blocked him on the phone, blocked him on the email, and kept it pushing. Not invite him to meet your family. No, ma'am, he is not the one. Moving on. Chelsea, Matt, and Kenzie. So Kenzie comes home and Chelsea has invited her mom over to their house for dinner. However, Chelsea is not there. Chelsea has not made dinner. Chelsea has not done a damn thing. We find out this episode from Kenzie. Well, last episode, we also found out that she does not pay rent. But according to Kenzie, she does not pay rent. She does not cook, nor does she clean, nor does she offer to buy food. This is a big hell no. Do you understand me? Nowhere ever have I ever in my life heard of such shit. Okay? You are a grown woman that has nothing, and you are living in this woman's house, being passive aggressive to this woman, disrespectful to this woman. You are laid up in her house, in her bed, and you don't offer to pay for anything. You don't buy your own damn groceries. She might as well be your mama now. This is ridiculous. Next thing you know, Matt is asking Kenzie if she would go ahead and make the dinner for Kelsey's mama. Hell no. You know what I'd have said? Matt, pull out your damn wallet and order her some pizza. I'm going out to dinner with my girls. And I would have left. No, ma'am. Kelsey tells us she is irritated. She is irritated with Kelsey being there. And Matt says he don't understand why she's so upset about it. He really enjoys the fact that Chelsea is there. He says she's helping him with his engagement plans. Then Matt goes to call Kelsey to find out where the hell she is. And he says, well, I figure you must be out job hunting or something. And Kenzie says, or house hunting. I said, I can't believe this. I really can't. I don't understand why Kenzie has not already put her out. I don't understand why Kenzie is even interested in Matt. And you cannot tell me that this man is 30 years old. He looks like he's possibly 45, but he acts like he's 16. No, ma'am. I would never be somewhere campaigning for my daughter to marry this jackass. No, ma'am. Once Chelsea's mom showed up, I said instantly, wow, Matt gets along great with Chelsea's mom. It didn't seem as if he got along that great with Kenzie's mom. And then the next thing you know, Kenzie says he gets along great with Kelsey's mom. And then they go on to say that every Christmas they go over to Judy's house to celebrate Christmas. Judy is Chelsea's mama. I said, now this is some odd shit. I mean, just sit back, peeps. Close your eyes a little bit. You and your new man, y'all together, you're in a committed relationship, you live together. And he says, hey, I know it's Christmas and all, but let's go over to my ex's mama's house and celebrate Christmas. Are we going? Hell no. Not when we can go over to my mama's house. I mean, what? Anyway, maybe they do both, but it would still be a hell no to me. So as soon as I seen Judy, I said, why is she not living with Judy? She should be at Judy's house. Like, she should be Judy's problem. Anyway, Kenzie makes this comment that Chelsea should be out house hunting. Matt says, well, she can stay here as long as she wants. Kenzie says, that's according to you, but not me. She can't. And Judy laughs it off a little bit. And then she says, remember, that's my daughter. And I would have told her, and let's remember, this is my house. Okay? Both you and your daughter can get the hell out anytime. Don't disrespect me. I'm putting up with your daughter. Chelsea comes home and she's got this story that she was out at the vet. And I said, how did you even get money to pay for the vet? You don't have a house. You don't have a job. What is going on? And then Chelsea acts so ungrateful. She is so unhappy to be there. She is so upset about being at Kenzie's house. Well, then leave. Okay, why are you still there? If you're so upset and you're so outraged, why are you still there? Kenzie says that she moved in with them in the summer and it's now fall and she has made zero progress on getting a house and getting out of there. And I felt like she's doing this on purpose. She doesn't want to find anywhere to live. Why? When she can live there for free without having to pay rent, utilities, or even buy food. And she's not even cleaning up after herself. I said, oh my gosh, she sounds like an unruly, pacified 14-year-old. And you know what? I blame you for this, Kenzie, because you should never have allowed that woman to darn your damn door, let alone come over the threshold. She's like a vampire. You invited her in. You never invite the vampire in. I'm just saying. You need to rescind her invitation. Get her the hell up out of there. So her mom asked her a few questions and she's not happy with it. So she storms off like a terrible teen, stomps off to her room, leaves her plate and everything on the table, never even tried to clean up after herself. Matt thinks that everything's funny and cute. So when Judy left, you have Kenzie. She is the maid there. She is in the kitchen scrubbing down the damn cabinets. She's put all the plates away. She's washed all the dishes. And then Matt makes this comment that Kelsey's asleep. Could Kenzie stop making so much noise in the kitchen? Honey, the way I would have picked up every lid, every pot that I had and banged that shit around the entire house, the way I would have opened every kitchen cabinet and slammed the damn doors, the way I would have turned on my favorite music and blast that bitch to the end of time. Do you understand me? I would have put on Alanis Morissette's Jagged Little Pill and turned that thing all the way up. You and her, you ought to know that I'm about to lose my shit. Get on up out my house. I mean, it would just be pure hell living with me. Matt is acting like he has no idea what's wrong with her. Why is she acting like this? He says he's trying his best to propose to her in just a couple days, and he has no clue why she's acting like this. And he says that he has not given Chelsea a deadline to move out of their house because he doesn't want her to leave. He wants her to stay. The hell she is. This man is too damn immature and too damn self-centered and too damn ridiculous to be somebody's husband. Kenzie gets upset. She starts crying and she says she wants Chelsea out. Honey, listen, I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them. Kenzie, listen, if you continue to be a doormat for this jackass, that is the role that you will play forever. You will wear the ring and still be a doormat for his ass. He will still have Chelsea in his life. I think I have screwed these names up 1,000 times, but you knew who I'm talking about. Anyway, moving on. Caroline, Alex, and Steven. Oh my gosh, Caroline was still in the hospital. They had induced her labor due to her preeclampsia. She was trying to hold out to 37 weeks, but she just couldn't. This woman was in labor and in that hospital for 3 days. She ended up having to get 3 epidurals. I just couldn't imagine. I got that one. And honey, listen, I was so glad that they put the IV in, so when it started to wear off, they just loaded it back up again. I couldn't imagine having to get 3 of them. Anyway, baby boy Bowen was born, 5 pounds, 1 ounce, and 18 inches long. Just adorable. Oh my gosh, this baby is a beautiful mix of Caroline and Alex. And listen, Caroline and Alex are going to be fabulous parents. Alex and Caroline are so excited and I am so happy for them. You know, this episode was really hard to watch because Caroline was just so nervous and so scared. But you know what was so good about it? Even though Alex was nervous and scared, he was so strong and supportive for Caroline. Alex was holding it down like a real husband should. You know, the baby was sent home with them premature and jaundice. They were so scared. Caroline said, you know, we're first-time parents. And you know, I can understand that. Any and every first-time parent is scared out of their daggone minds when they leave that hospital and the baby is handed to them. You don't know what to do, but the instinct kicks in. You know, her mother came over to help her with the baby. They were waiting for his jaundice test results to come back. It turned out in the end, the baby is doing great. And Caroline and Alex are doing wonderfully as new parents. You know, her mom came over and I thought, I'm gonna snap some pictures from the TV. Anyway, I thought that it was beautiful. Her mom explained to her when she was a baby how she went into the hospital for brain surgery and how she had 40 staples on the back of her little tiny head and how her mom was scared, but they made it through. She was very supportive of Caroline and of Alex and the baby. And her relationship with Caroline has grown beautifully. And Alex says that she's an even better grandmother than a mom. You know what? I was so happy to see her mom there, and I was happy to see her there for not just baby Bowen, but for Alex and Caroline. And at one point, Alex was checking on the baby in the bassinet, and baby Bowen had a smile. And I said, no, this baby isn't showing out smiling like this. I mean, Caroline and Alex, they're doing great. I think that Alex did a wonderful job. He really did. He was staying strong. You know, he cried a little, but he didn't do it in front of Caroline. He stayed strong for her. He kept telling her that everything's going to be okay. She's done a good job. For some reason, she felt like she had let the baby down. Caroline did absolutely nothing wrong. Both her and Alex are going to be just fine, and so is baby Bowen. Honey, now listen. Josh, Danielle, Jennifer, and Chantel. Now, honey, listen. You know I am always against this group because they be irritating me. But Chantel has seen the writing on the wall, okay? She realizes that things is not good. So she sets up this outdoor picnic so that they can try to work on their relationship. And you know how she talks about how much she can't stand drinking. She's not an alcohol fan and things like this. Well, she's pouring wine. And before she starts to pour the wine, she actually drinks out of the bottle. And I said, oh, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. I don't care if we're in a relationship or not. No, ma'am. Okay, you are not about to drink out of this bottle. You put your lips around it and then you want to pour me a drink? I don't think so, ma'am. That's a no for me. Listen, I can appreciate Jennifer coming right out and telling her exactly what it is. She says, I'm thinking about talking to an attorney to check on my rights with Camila in case something happens to our relationship. Now, I can appreciate that. I really can. But no, ma'am, we have seen Chantel, so we know her for her works. And there is no way in hell that I would have ever told her that I was going to see an attorney to talk about my rights to Camila. I would have done that behind her back. Now, listen, married people, get down in the comments and read me for filth if that's not right, because I'm not married and I don't have this situation. But I'm thinking the person that I am, I would go see an attorney, find out my rights before I mentioned anything to this woman. I'm just saying, no ma'am. Now, when Jennifer brings up the word divorce, Chantel is shocked. I don't know why. Anyway, she is shocked and devastated, and you can see that she is scared shitless that Jennifer is going to walk out and leave her ass. Listen, Jennifer, get you an attorney on speed dial, because I have a feeling that things is not going to work out. Chantel is a bit much. I personally, if the love is still there and you want to be with her, I would insist that there is some therapy happening. Therapy with her by herself, therapy with you, and possibly some therapy with Danielle and Josh, especially if you all decide that you're going to still keep living together. And then maybe a whole family therapy with everybody that lives in the house, because I think you guys are putting those kids through a little too damn much. Now, as much as Chantel irritates me from time to time, I found something hilarious about her. I do think that she possibly has a good sense of humor. Somebody was on Twitter and they posted, "Here comes Chantel's hat wearing ass." And somebody else said, "I can't believe she's laughing. Wow." And then Chantel jumps into the conversation and she says, "But I love my hats, laugh out loud." I thought that was hilarious. Listen, Chantel must have a good side somewhere. I'm just saying, girl, pull it together. Your insecurities is killing your relationship. Anyway, get down in the comments, peeps, and let me know what you think. And until next time, bye.